All right, guys.
Start the stream.
Recording in progress.
All right, welcome, guys. It is the beginning of November. It is so exciting. I am Beverly Grandison, and I just want to thank you all for joining us this evening, afternoon, night, wherever you are in the world, because it's a global call for our session of global entrepreneurs making an impact. So, guys,
Start
I'm your host.
streaming. Start streaming. Thank you.
I'm your host for tonight. We are a group of like-minded, multifaceted Black entrepreneurs from various walks of stages and walks in our life. Each session features a different host, topic, and set of insightful panelists. And I have some dynamic panelists this call, y'all. I am so excited. You're going to get a glimpse inside some of our experiences, including a vehicle that we have found has significantly influenced our process of becoming the people you see tonight. That being said, as you observe our stories, know that we are not making any claims to treat, cure a specific disease or condition, nor are we making any income claims, although all of that stuff is very real. This series is a platform that we hope will empower you to embrace an entrepreneurial mindset of global success. Now, I am just excited to introduce our panelists for tonight. You might have seen their flyers, and I will tell you that I have just been so fortunate to actually meet all of these ladies in person. And on a couple of occasions, I was able to hang out with a few of them in Vegas. And then all of us were able to hang out together in Atlanta. And I just feel like I'm in royalty. I am in a camp of royalty, y'all. I am really sitting at their feet, learning how they are successfully really matriculating, impacting lives globally, across the world. And that, I just can't even imagine a better place to be. So the first panelist is Olivia. Olivia Rufai, and she's actually in the UK. So Olivia is a mom, and she is actually a clinical specialist ultrasonographer. And she is currently, her business is in 14 plus countries. So it's really, really exciting. And I will tell you, she's a trainer extraordinaire and really loves what she does. The second person I'm going to invite you to introduce to you is Viola Simon. Simon, is that right? I hope I said that right. I should have asked you that, Viola. Simon. Okay, so Viola is actually at the nail tech shop, y'all, right now. She couldn't leave because she had to jump on this call. Look at those beautiful nails. Okay, so she was getting done up for us. But the beautiful thing about this business is we can do this anywhere, y'all. And guess what? That's what she's doing. So she's actually in Canada, and that's what's so exciting to me is she is a mom on fire. You guys, Olivia brings the house down every talk that she does, and everybody's just wanting more. And so she's a mom of 4 kids. She is a healthcare specialist by trade. And her big thing is wanting that time freedom. You're going to hear that come through the talk as we all just talk together. Now, the last panelist. I just want to be like her when I grow up, okay? I Olivia. So Viola. I gotta get the names
and
right.
I'm mom of 3.
Okay, mom of 3. That's right. I'm looking at confirmation. She's a mom of 4, y'all. So we're getting there. So I think Olivia, you're how many kids? 2.
I've got one and one stepdaughter.
Yeah, so 2,
yeah.
And then Viola's 3, and Constance is 4. That's okay, y'all got it?
2,
Okay,
3,
so these
4.
are mamas. And then guess what? I have 0. So I'm a dink. I'm a dual income, no kids. And I'm the oldest one on this call also. But the last panelist, and I'm so grateful for her, her presence. She has just taken the entire company and her leaders above her by storm. Constance is actually in the UK also. She by trade is a nurse, and a mom of 4 kids, as I said, and she is in almost all of the countries. I think she's just missing one, and she's probably going to blow that out the window also soon. And I forgot to mention that these ladies are all, well, not Olivia. Olivia was actually born in the UK as African descent, but Viola, African, and Constance, also African. South Sudanese for Viola, and Nigeria for Constance, and Olivia, I think, tell me again.
Nigerian.
Nigeria also.
Yeah.
Okay. So guys, this is absolutely a global business. That what we want to happen from you listening to our conversations is that you put yourself in our seats and say, I can do this. I can actually do this. And these women are regular women that have said yes to an opportunity that has significantly impacted all of our lives and the lives of the people that we know, love, and care for. And so again, ladies, I can't thank you enough for saying yes to our Becoming series. We do these calls quarterly, and I am grateful beyond to just be in circles of like-minded, like-hearted women that see this bigger vision of inspiring healthy living around the world, because that is exactly what we're doing, and we're impacting generations to come. So I'm gonna start off with Viola. And what we wanted to know, and what people want to know out there, honestly, what people want to know is, one, why did you say yes? How did you hear about this opportunity, and why did you say yes? So tell us that really quick and make it make sense, everybody, how easy this is.
So I heard about this opportunity on a Facebook story. You know how we post on stories? So my upline was asking, she's looking for single moms who want to earn extra income. So that's how I actually found the opportunity, was on a Facebook story. And then I reached out to her, but what made me say yes to the business is 5 months down the road, I said yes because of my daughter. She came, I picked them up from the daycare and she was crying. She just lost it. So I'm like, that really touched my heart. And I said, and that's when this company came back in my mind. And I said, I'm just going to say yes and see where it takes me. So that's what made me join. It's my daughter.
Awesome. I love it. Okay, Olivia, I'm bouncing to you. Same question. How'd you hear about it, and what made you say yes? Why did it make sense?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you so much for actually inviting us onto this amazing Becoming. I remember seeing the flyer 2 years ago, and I saw how professional it was done. And in my mind, I said, oh, I would love to be on this type of, honestly, this is an honest trip. I remember, I think it was Priscilla that posted it in our group, and I remember seeing it. And I think you had some professionals, some doctors and people like that. And I thought, wow, I would love to meet Beverly, and I would love to get to know her and actually be on one of these calls. And here I am today. So I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to God and, for being here. So the question is, by the way, I love your nails, Viola, because I can see you on the nail shop and I can see those blues and stuff just showing there. And I just love it.
Thank you.
But how did I get involved? I'm just going to cut it really, really short. It was actually through my husband. Now, a lot of people say through social media, but it was actually through my husband who actually worked with my upline, beautiful lady Constance, that's on this call. And they used to work together, and then she left that company and went to another company. But having said, going back, it was through social media because he used to see her on social media. And he saw her and she made some announcement on social media to say that she's leaving her full-time job to do this, great opportunity full-time. Now, knowing what she used to do and how much she used to earn, he couldn't make sense of why on earth would you be leaving your front job, even though she went to another company, to do this? What is in it? And knowing, those of you that know my husband, I don't know if anybody has a husband like that, is always looking for another stream of income. So that's what got his antennas up, and he thought, wow, this is great. And he came to me. We had just newly got married, about a couple of years into our marriage, and told us that, right, okay, I've got another way of us getting another stream of income coming into our household. And to be quite honest, I really am going to be honest. I didn't jump like Diana. I told him, no way. This is not going to happen. I'm not interested. And it actually took him 4 months for him to convince me to actually even use these amazing products to, in conjunction with my lifestyle, and another 4 months for me to actually say yes. And that was after I had done the research and found out a bit more about this amazing company and stuff before I said yes. So I was kind of like convinced, and yeah, it wasn't that straightforward actually.
Wow. Okay, so I want you guys to hear two things so far. Social media, okay? So, and I know some people out there are not social media techie, and that's okay, okay? It's just what's comfortable for you and where you can reach people. That's the bottom line up front. But then the other thing you heard Viola say for social media, but you also heard Olivia say a coworker. Hello, y'all. If you're still in the employee, sector, you have coworkers, okay? So I really want you to give that some thought, because I know Jim Rohn in the network marketing CD that he has, that training that he does, it'd be neat for you to say that my part-time job is making more than my full-time income. I think it would. All right, so Constance, we're coming to you, same question again. So how did you hear about this, and what made you say yes?
Wow, thank you so much, Beverly. Thank you, everyone that is going to be listening today. Honestly, how did I found this business? I found this business when I was actually broke. I was actually looking for something. I've prayed, I've cried. I wasn't happy with my situation. I wanted a change. Okay, so anybody that is watching us today or listening to us, I just pray that, when opportunity knocks at your door, what the prayer you've been praying, when it comes, you will be able to identify that that's the change that you need. So I was on Facebook. I could remember my upline just added me on Facebook. I didn't know her from anywhere, but you know what? For me, I know I needed a change. I was tired of what I was doing. I was tired of being broke. I was tired of every month I am leaving my kids to my nannies, and when I work, my money goes to nanny. Can you imagine having 4 children? As the salary is coming, it's all bills, and I'll be broke. I'll be recycling again on credit card, and I'll be paying bills. There was a point, it got to that limit. I was tired. To be honest, I was really upset. I was angry. And I could remember breaking down one night. I said, God, is there anything I can do from home? And my son, that week, actually, I was dropping my son in a nanny. All right. My son was crying, Mommy, I want you. I left my son without conscience, without guilt, going to the work. And that week, they paid me. The salary, I didn't even see money. Even, like 3 kids. So I was just like, what is it all about? So that was a stepping stone for me, right? So I actually prayed that I need something that I can do from home. And I could remember my upline added on Facebook. She was just sharing the opportunity. I was actually the one that went to her. And that time, my health, I was diagnosed with borderline diabetes. No medical claim here. My doctor said, you know what, you need to lose weight. I was overweight. I was having this, bulky tummy. I was upset everywhere because the job I was doing, I would leave my house every morning, early morning, without no breakfast and buying things at home. I don't even have time to cook. So I was just eating junk. I added so much weight that if you see my picture before, I was looking like older, So I could remember my doctor said, you need to lose weight. So but when I saw my upline sharing the products, she was talking about fruit and vegetable. And what actually got me on the fruit and vegetables, I was on a medication that was giving me constipation. So I went to referral for nutritionist that week, and the nutrition said you need to eat more fruit and vegetables. So when I saw her talking about the capsules we have, fruit and vegetable, that was actually what got me. It's not that when she added me, but when I heard her talking about the products was actually what caught my. But I contacted her. She told me more about the product, but I went and dig deep inside researching myself. I found out that that was what I needed for my solution. So I got the product that week. I started 2 weeks on the product. You know what? The first thing I found out, the result I got was my constipation. I started going to toilet well.
Yeah,
So that was how it was. I now called. I said, you know what? Let me join. She said, join the business. Now I joined the business. You know the business? That's it.
Yeah, I agree. That is very common. I will tell people that a lot of, especially in America, walking around full of it, and it needs to come out, okay? And so that is a very common experience benefit. Now I'm going to bounce back a little bit to Viola, because I thank you for sharing that, Constance, because Viola has a similar driving why too, with that child and that time freedom. And Viola wanted to be home. And just really quick, Viola, because I want to get to the next question, because I love how you say you just that was it.
Okay. So you want me to kind of go deeper? Why?
Just a little bit, because you say specifically almost what Constance says about your child.
So you know, so when I daughter, okay, so this is not after me not seeing them for a couple of days, because I used to work back to back. I was working in a A&W, junk food place, and then I was cleaning people's houses. So I was basically juggling job to job. So when my daughter cried, it really broke my heart. I actually cried with her, and I sat them down and I said, "Mommy is gonna sign up for this business, and hopefully that it can allow me to stay home and have time for them." So, and then, yes, and I did that. I reached out to my upline, I signed up. I didn't even ask her how much she was earning and all of that, because I was already hungry, was already desperate. I wanted this, I wanted to try it and see if it's going to give me that time freedom that my upline has been advertising, looking for single mom. I'm a single mom, so if this is going to do something, why not? And I tell you, I never stopped.
Exactly.
My fire has been going on since then.
Guys,
Yeah.
so this is so powerful for me, because my background military, so that you guys know, I've actually been with the company for 17 years, and it took me actually 15 to get to the top. And so, Constance, how many years have you been with the company?
This is my 7th year.
Okay, 7th year. Olivia, how many years?
It's my 6th year.
6, and Viola.
I'm actually be 3 years on Monday, November 7th.
Excellent. And all these ladies that you're seeing here are at the top of their game, and Constance is even higher on that hierarchy of the lab. And guys, what that basically means, so if you're just a visitor peeking in here, right? You don't understand upline and all that terminology. Those are our sponsors. Those are the people that gave us the opportunity, okay? And we said yes to it. You're seeing a varying of years. So this journey is at your speed, but I will tell you, it's a lot more fun to work faster than slower. And what it means is that each of these ladies on this call have impacted thousands and thousands of families across the globe. And what we are knowing is that we need more crusaders. We need more warriors. We need more boots on the ground helping us spread this message. Guys, I just wanted to share really quick, I spoke to a total stranger, and they felt comfortable opening up that they had just buried a 29-year-old, and Constance mentioned it, to diabetes. 29 years old, guys. We have to do better. We have to do better. So my question now to you ladies is, what's making you continue to do this business and the results? Constance told us a little bit about hers, because mine was an autoimmune disease that I was diagnosed with. And so what we can tell you 100% is that this product is a doggone good product. Okay, the science backs it. We have almost 40 clinical research studies, real research studies, reputable, third-party, double-blind, placebo-controlled, in reputable journal articles that say that it is working in our bodies systematically reduce inflammation. And we know inflammation is the big culprit for every almost disease, right? So when you hear things like that, and what you heard from these ladies also is they took a deeper dive. They did the research for themselves to make sure that, is there efficacy behind this? This company is 52 years old. this company has longevity. This company has an authentic leadership that's at its helm right now that is really going to take this business to the next level. And it's exciting time to be part of this. So ladies, what is two-part question? What is your global success? How are you reaching that global success? And then why are you continuing to do this? What does that mean to you? So let's go with Viola first again. So what's contributing to your global success? And then why are you continuing to do this? And why should anybody else do this?
I think what contributes to my global success is that I'm on social media and people watch me. I have viewers from everywhere. They just love my energy. They love my jokes. I'm just a crazy woman, right? So on social media, all I do is dance. I'm there shaking. I'm there talking. Sometimes you find me praying, okay? It's okay. So people are reaching out to me through social media. So I think this is how I ended up having international business, because people are watching from either US, Australia. I would have somebody call me from Australia and be like, oh, I was watching your video and I want to know more about what you do. So that is what is helping me. And the reason why I want to continue to do that is that we need more gospel. I call this a ministry of health. We need more gospel. We need more people to go out there. You know, we need more disciples, if I can put it that way. We need more disciples to go out there and spread the gospel of good health to anybody out there. So for me personally, it's what makes me to keep going is my prayers and myself as well. Personally, I used to have headaches. I no longer complain on social media about those headaches. It's not I'm making medical claim, but I know that this product are really helping my immune system. This is why I'm no longer complaining of that. And also when my customers call me and say, thank you so much. I used to have this, like literally last week I had one customer, she put me to, like I was crying, how she shared her testimony. And she's like, you know what? God uses people in a different way, and probably God use you to help my family. And she's so happy, and she reordered again. So because of this, I'm gonna keep going.
I love that. Guys, are you hearing that? Are you hearing the efficacy behind the product that works? I tell people all the time, 17 years later, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't real and really significantly impacting people's lives, okay? So Olivia, same question again. You know, what is contributing to your global success? And then why are you doing this and want to continue doing this?
So, I mean, just exactly what Viola said. Social media is such a powerful platform, and you can use it. I mean, people have got some negative things about social media, but you can really use it in a powerful, positive way. And it's there, it's free. And that's what's helped me grow my business through social media. And actually being, just like what Viola said, being real, being realistic. I like to keep it real. I don't pretty it up. I like to, I am who I am. And that's what people are looking for now. Yes, we can see the superstars around the world, but people just want to relate to people that are just real. We're just ordinary people that are trying to do extraordinary things. And that's what the world is actually crying for out now. Not the placebo effect. It is something that is real. And can I be able to relate to that person? And so when people watch me on social media or communicating on social media, they can see someone where they feel that, well, I can relate to this person and I want to know more. So it's through social media, definitely, that's actually grown my global business. Why do I want to do it more? There's so many reasons why I want to do it now and continue to do it. One, because of the products, as many people said, the testimonials of how these products, like we've already said, we do not make any medical claims, but have an autoimmune issue, which is asthma. And a lot of people don't know that asthma is an autoimmune problem. And come with it, we have eczema. Eczema can come hand in hand with having asthma. And I used to have a lot of eczema and really, really bad asthma attacks. But by changing my lifestyle with the support of these amazing products, I have seen so much. I don't have eczema, which I'm just so happy about. My skin glows. And there's so many other things in regards to building up my immune system. And people can see that. It's not just, it's you really, really feeling good. And just hearing, just like what Viola said, hearing people coming back and saying thank you, you know, and having that passion that even when people are saying no, you have that passion to keep on going. Why? Because I was there. It took me 8 months for me to say yes. So I know that when someone says no, it is not, it doesn't mean no for that. It means not now. It just means, you know, they're not ready now. But if you're staying consistent because you have seen something that you have and you enjoy, then you want that person to enjoy that as well. So you still be consistent, but in a nice, polite way. So that, and a lot of my customers, a lot of my team members, they actually said no. Maybe this is a karma effect because I said no initially. So you know, they said no, but now they're saying, "Wow, I'm so happy that I've done this, and I want to share this more and more and more." So it's just that passion. I really don't believe in the monopoly of the world. And what do I mean by that? I don't believe that people have got the monopoly in regards to their health. And I definitely don't believe that people have got the monopoly in regards to having some extra income in regards to wealth. This company has opened it out that you can write that check for yourself. And so that monopoly, that there's only certain people that can live that lifestyle, that is certain people that can have this, I don't believe in that. And that's my drive. That is more that pushes me, because I do not believe in the monopoly of the world.
Wow, I love that. And if you guys aren't hearing the thread about this Telpers high that we get, because there's nothing, I don't think there's any better gift that we can give our family members, our friends, the people that we love, is a gift of love and health, right? And hope, of course. So selfishly, I tell all my friends, of course, like I told you, I'm the oldest one on the call, right? But I selfishly want to age with some awesome, healthy women, and that we can be together looking back on the lives that we've been able to truly significantly change for the better. And that's what this mission is all about. So Constance, we're going to go to you, and again, the same question again as to, you know, why are you still doing this? And how are you, you're almost in all the countries. So how are you doing that? That's amazing.
Wow. Thank you so much. 1 second. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, brilliant. Oh, brilliant. Okay. So why, how am I doing this? Actually do something with Olivia and Viola. You know, when I found this business, I realized that the company has given us chance to build a business from the comfort of my own home with my smartphone to different countries. So I can actually diversify my business without traveling nowhere. I can be in my house, build a business, global business from the comfort of my own home, and I can reach more people. And the good thing is that you own your own paycheck. The more people you change their life, the more your paycheck increases. The more you share the opportunity, the more you actually make a residual income for yourself. So when I look at the compensation plan, especially the PB, right, I find out that the more you go, you can earn without no cut, right? You can earn without no cap for your income. So if you can get different people from different countries, you can actually earn from those countries. So what I decided, the strategy I started using was, you know, using social media and also looking for my own tribes who live in those countries, who are not on social media. Maybe I might have a friend who is not interested in the business, but they have somebody in Germany. I can tell them, please, can you introduce someone? So if they introduce somebody, sometimes that person, it might not be their cup of tea, but they will bring somebody else for me. Well, I'm not in Germany, but they are introducing someone. So that was how I started getting people from maybe Germany, getting their numbers, their contacts, speaking to them. Then from speaking to them, they might introduce someone or they might be interested. Then they can start building their businesses there. And sometimes I travel as well to these countries. You see me in US, we do some small events, get people in these countries. Then social media is another way you can actually do a lot with, limited, maybe limiting your expenses by like traveling. But using social media, you can add a lot of people from different countries as well. Invite them for opportunity calls like this. We do a lot of events. We do a lot of live videos talking about the business, being excited about what the opportunity brings. And that's how my business people started joining. I will maybe have someone in Germany or in Ireland that is interested. Then the same thing I do, I teach my team members as well. So that's how we're able to grow. Right now, I think we are in 24 countries. So that's how we're able to expand in 24 countries.
Awesome.
All right. And why am I doing this? When I look at, the testimonies of my customers, right? I don't want to quit this business. When I look at the testimonies of some of the women that have joined the business, and they are the ones, they are the ones today being most of the breadwinner in the family.
Yes.
During the COVID, it showed me to do more because a lot of husbands lost their job. And these women from this little business in the rents are buying houses, are buying cars for the family, are taking the lead for the children. So when I hear this, I want to give more. There are still lots of constants out there that need this business. There are still lots of constants out there that doesn't want her child to cry more on a childminder, that wants to be at home and become their own boss. There are still lots of women that want to come out of their shell. There are still lots of women that want to develop, that want to be better version of themselves. If I can give them this opportunity, they can make that friendship, they can learn, they can become successful. I am so happy. And for me, why am I doing this more? For me, I want to build more people, especially helping give back to my community, which is one of the things that gives me joy that I'm able to do now with this business, to give back to my community. I want to put a smile on people's face. I want to actually give somebody's life a meaning by, by seeing a widow right now that couldn't afford to eat. I can be able to be that person that can give them, okay, you can buy this for your family, you can start a business. Okay, or I can see a child that can't even afford to go to uni or can't afford to go to school. I can sponsor that child from this business, and we are doing it. Is that thing I want to do more. Without this business, my 9 to 5 cannot actually do it for me. But this business have given that chance to be able to sponsor people, to be able to buy a little girl that is a little girl from Zimbabwe. I saw her. They announced that this girl cannot go to school because her parents are late. She's an orphan. I've been able to pay school fees still for her. I was surprised. Last month, the lady, the school published it online that somebody from Nigeria. She didn't even know the girl from Zimbabwe. They bought a new school uniform, bought a new clothing for the child. The child has gone back to school. So seeing this kind of things doing it, I want to cry right now.
I know.
And that's why I want to do this business the most.
Yeah.
All right.
And so many. Go ahead.
So many things we can do.
Exactly.
Okay, from this business, there's a lot we can do from this business.
Exactly.
Honestly, if we can put our mind and our passion to it, we can do exploit. And together we do it. I can't do it alone. Beverly cannot do it alone. Olivia cannot do it alone. Viola cannot do it alone. Lisa cannot do it alone. All of us, we can do it. Together we can rule the world. Together we can do exploit. Together we can do more. So thank you. That's why I'm here. That's why.
I know. Can y'all hear the passion? Can y'all hear authenticity? Can y'all hear the genuine? What we are doing, guys, is honestly, and I will tell you this, I would have never dreamt. I mean, I was military. I just knew I was going to go to the top of the military structure and I was going to touch lives there. I never, ever dreamt, truly, I'm not going to tell you that, but I don't I don't think I could have dreamt on this level that we would be having so many global connections, like real good friendships that are building, that they will come to my house and hang out with me, and I can go visit them and go watch kids and show up to weddings and, you know, laugh and cry together. Guys, this is more than just a business, okay? You need to hear that. And I think everybody owes it to themselves to have a business. I don't know how it is in the other countries, but definitely in America, I mean, for tax purposes, it is dollars and cents to make sure that you have a business entity that aligns with your values and that you enjoy, and that's making an impact for people, right? And then, guys, I just cannot tell you over and over again the changes that are happening. Now, you guys see in my back pictures, my Tower Gardens. I want to mention two things, Tower Gardens. And now that's global. So all of the countries pretty much almost can have Tower Gardens. I know everybody's happy as of this month. So that was very exciting to hear. And that's how we aeroponically grow our fruits and vegetables without soil. And for our teams, a lot of my team is putting them in a lot of the school systems. And these kids are actually seeing plants grow without soil. They're planting the seeds, they're harvesting it, their behavior's changing, their attitudes are changing. Their palate, they're actually choosing healthier foods is happening because they're becoming one with nature. So that's huge. The second thing I wanted to mention is the family healthy studies. All these ladies have kids, and guess what? All these ladies that are on the product, their kids can get the product, the fruits and veggies, for free between the ages of 4 and full-time enrolled college student. And that has been nothing short of extraordinary. I don't know any other company that does that. Do y'all know any other company that does that? Because it's a family affair. We have over, I think, almost 2 million families that's in the family healthy studies, and that is significantly changing lives. Attention is better. They're getting sick less. They're less over-the-counter medication is happening because of the inflection of more fruits and vegetables. Not to mention this amazing community of resources and education that we bring to the table. So it's not just this product, right? The product we know, again, is amazing, but it's this community of education. We have doctors around the world that are studying Juice Plus. We have premier athletes at the Olympic levels that absolutely support this product, guys, this plant powders in capsule form. And guys, I will tell you that if it was one thing that I think we can all agree, and you guys can just shake your head and say yes or no if you agree with this, is that we really, really would love for our friends and family to be the ones that are benefiting and enabling themselves, putting themselves in a power position to have more options, to be able to say yes more, to be able to take time off and not have to worry, to be healthier, to age with a great quality of life. So, all right, I know time is like running away from us, and I'm loving every minute. I just wish I could just stay with you guys. We're like, just bring out the wine, bring out the, whatever you drink, and let's just have it. I wanted to ask this question because I think I don't want to, leave everybody with some rosy that this is like, oh, there's a cakewalk, and if you get out there, because none of us had it easy, okay? It takes work. It takes dedication. It takes consistency. You better make no mistake about that. 17 years later, I just didn't get out of line. I didn't give up. And again, people are now swing back around like, you still doing that stuff? Yes. And it is still helping people. Yes. So here's my question to you all, right? And then, so answer this question really quick, and then I'm going to give you one last time to go around to say one last thing. But if you could do something different, right, with this opportunity that was presented to you, and while you've done it, what would that be? What would you tell people, coming in saying, hey, I would have probably did this or that. I'm gonna go to Olivia first this time.
Yeah.
Right. If I was to do something differently, I would have probably gone for it very, very quickly. I would have said yes earlier.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. I would have said yes earlier. To be quite working full time and working in the health sector, I really thought that I knew it all in regards to when it comes to like health. even though I wasn't healthy within myself before then. And also, I wasn't, a lot of people say that they were skeptical. In my case, I was ignorant, and there's a difference between skeptical and being ignorant. And a lot of people, when you tell people, oh my God, I was skeptical, it sounds really like kind of intelligent. Oh my God, I didn't join because I was skeptical. Well, no, you probably didn't join. I didn't join because I was ignorant. And ignorance means that, you don't know anything about the products. You don't know anything about the business. You don't know anything at all. You just say no. And that was me. I didn't know anything about anything. I just said no. Being skeptical is that you have the information, but you're doubting. So I wasn't there. I just told them, I just said no. And so if I was to change something, I would say yes earlier, so that I can make a difference to more people earlier. If that was one thing I would change.
Yeah, I've heard you say that before, and I figured that was what you were going to say this time to Olivia, and that is so powerful. Yes, I agree 100%. So Viola, go to you next. What would you do differently, or tell somebody?
If I was to do something different, tell somebody, don't go to Google. Because if you go to Google, you just kill your dreams. You just shoot yourself in the head, and you're never going to sign up. So I would say, don't go to Google. Just simple. The reason I say that is because when we look at reviews on Google, it discourages us from saying yes to an opportunity that could actually change our lives. So I say that because somebody told me when I started my business, somebody said, be careful. We heard people don't make money in this business. And I told the person, that is you, that is them, but not me. So imagine if I had listened to her and I'm just brand new in the business, I would have given up, right? Because that's what she saw on Google. I would have given up, but I said, no, I am me. And thank God I didn't listen to that advice. So if you're here, please stay away from Google.
Yep. I thank you for that, Viola. I agree. Oh my goodness. You couldn't have said that any better, because I've gotten asked all kind of crazy questions. I'm like, did you look at the source? Like, who's saying that? They broke, but working. Duh. Like, yeah, you can be in this company and not make money because you ain't doing the work. Makes sense to me. So I agree. Thank you for that, Viola. All right, Constance, what would you tell us? What would you do differently, or do it again, or tell anybody what they needed to do? Unmute, you're muted, unmute.
Don't underestimate anybody, right? Especially, like, I'll give you an example. I had a lady that I was working with. She's a lawyer. Okay, I was thinking, oh my God, she's fine, she's hard, oh my God, she's okay. I didn't present this opportunity to the person, right? But few years along the line, she came to me she now started asking me about the business, right? So I told her about the business. She said, wow, but she needed the extra income. So a lot of us today, we feel that maybe when somebody, she's a nurse, you think that person is okay. Some people financially are broke. So go out there, tell people about it. Do you know this lady, she actually came into my business. She changed a lot in my business. She brought a lady. I didn't know that she have community of women. She brought a lot of women into my business. And she brought someone that is NMD in my business today. Wow. So what am I saying? You never know who can change your business. So keep sharing. Don't underestimate anyone. Some people, they might look rich for you, but inside them, they need this extra income. A lot of people today, they are looking for plan B. So go out there, share more. Don't even be ashamed to share it, because I'm telling you, you never know who will be that PMD plus in your business. The person you are just undermining. Yeah.
I love it. Guys, my gosh, that is so huge. I'm going to be honest with you guys. A lot of these doctors, it turns out they have a lot of school debt. They have a lot of debt that they're still trying to pay off, okay? So Constance perfectly said, do not prejudge anyone, and make sure that you talk to everyone, Okay, so here's confession. Here's a confession. So guys, I'm not the social media guru, right? You heard 3 social media guru ladies on here. I want to give somebody hope. Now, it's probably might gonna take you a little bit longer, okay? But I just want to give you hope that you don't have to be a social media guru out there to have success, okay? I find my success person to person. I love salad jar parties. Every now, I'm so excited I can brag about this. 3 out of the 4 weeks, and we're waiting for the 4th person to jump on board. Every weekend in my area, we're gonna have a salad jar party. That's huge, guys. That's meal prepping. That's showing people how to do a healthy way, and just have fun. So you heard it from the ladies. Events build your business. So if you're a guest, we just really appreciate you dropping in here, right? And you might not understand a lot of the words and things that we said. You heard Constance say something about PB, and that we can get paid off of each country. That's huge, okay? And once you get in and you understand that terminology, guys, it is stable supplemental income month to month. We tell people to pay a phone bill every month and you use it, okay? You have to pay a light bill, a this bill, or that bill. Your fruits and veggies, your health should be one of those investments that you do and you put into that budget. And I like what Constance said again, don't prejudge anybody, because even, those who we think don't have it, they do have it. It just depends on what you place value on. And health is wealth. I've heard it, I've said it before, I'm gonna say it again. I don't care how much money you make or have. I don't care how much makeup you put on. I don't care how much you work out. I don't care how holy you think you are. If you do not have your health, nothing else matters. All right, ladies, look, because I am so grateful for each of you, but I'm going to give you one last parting word before we jump off of here, because I know it is like, Viola's behind me. I'm in Eastern time zone. She's in Mountain, but Olivia and Constance, it's like going on what, almost 10, 11 o'clock there or something close? Yeah, and for those in the U.S., don't forget light savings time is tonight, so you might want to go ahead and, fall behind? Yep, you're an hour behind on your clock, so please, and that was I know that was one of the things how you guys really keep, these time zones in check. I know that's a big challenge, but they're making it happen, guys. Where there's a will, there's a way. And I will tell you, if you want to be successful in this company, in this business, with this product, you're at the right place at the right time. And I will tell you, the sky is the limit. Dreams are meant to come true. And that's one of the vision and missions of the statement, build a stable and lasting company that will help as many people as possible realize their dreams. And it's happening, So I'm gonna go with Constance first this time. Scott, you get the one last parting word. What would you tell us leaving out of here as you guys go to bed and Viola and I finish our day?
All right. What I will tell everyone is, if you join, use the product, be the product of the product, because if you use the product, your body will actually sell it. People around you will notice the changes. People that didn't know you before, they will actually come and buy the product from you. And honestly, remain consistent in what you do. Be consistent. Know the reason why you want that change. For you to join the business, there's something you want. Because if you don't want something, you won't join. So go for it. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. Because I'm always thinking, I'm so appreciative that I said yes to this business, and so will happen to you as well. When you join, you appreciate this opportunity, and you will not remain the same.
You're so right. All of our lives have been significantly impacted. Guys, be a product of the product. Take all of the products. Use all of the products. Be consistent. That's what I heard Constance say. All right, Olivia, you're next. Going to you second.
Okay, so I would just say quickly just 2 things. First of all, our products are not gender specific. Okay, health, our products are for everybody, male and female, child and adult. And that's one thing that you know. So health belongs to everyone. Everyone has a right towards living a healthier lifestyle. And that's one thing that you've got to hold tight, that you have a right. It is your right. The second thing is that you can have the best of both worlds. And what do I mean by that? I work full time and I do this business part time. And like what Constance had kind of like highlighted before, don't underestimate people, because at the end of the day, You hear a lot of people that are either stay-at-home moms or giving up their jobs because of this opportunity, but there are some people that still love their work. I enjoy what I do as a professional, but what I see is that I can have the best of both worlds. You may be a lawyer, you may be a professor, you may be a doctor, but you can have the best of both worlds. And what do I mean by that? You can still have your career, but you can be impacting people's lives as well. And not only that, that you be having that self-development, how you grow better as a person. So for me, this great opportunity is more than health. It is more than wealth. It's about self-development as well. You can have all the health, you can have all the wealth, but if you don't have that personal self-development, it is nothing. So you know what? If you want this holistic approach in your career and make impact to so many people's lives, then this is definitely the opportunity where you can make a change and also leave a legacy, where people will be talking about you that you may never ever get to meet or even know about, but people will be making reference about you, and that is so powerful. And this is what this great opportunity can give to you.
And not just like what Olivia said, globally. People could be talking about you globally. That is significant, y'all. And Olivia said, well, if you didn't hear it, right? So you can choose to keep working if you want to, but guess what? She doesn't have to, right? She has options if she so chooses not to. There's other reasons that she's doing that for other bigger goals. Okay, so guys, and if you're one of those professionals that say, you know what, I just want to go down to 2-3 days of work, or you're keeping your license in check just so that you can stay, within the regulations of wherever you live. You have options, and that is huge. Okay, so hear what these ladies are saying, guys, because again, I tell people I'm not just broke stay-at-home wife. Okay, I bring in some cheddar, and it feels good to be able to do that and contribute significantly. And I can't wait, until I just like totally double his income, and I'm like, okay, now your job is really getting in the way of our life. We need to come on. So, all right, Viola, last words, and then we're almost out of here. And ladies, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. So I just wanted to encourage somebody. Last word, if you're out there, you're thinking of joining this business, but you're scared, you feel like you don't have the tools, you don't have the money. I came in here broke. I didn't have the $52. My card was declined, and I have no shame in sharing that. So don't be afraid. Even if your card is declined, just take the leap of faith and join. You don't know where this business will take you. And also don't wait for the right time. There's never a right time. A lot of us are waiting for the perfect time before you can start something, or you want to have ring lights, you want to have a nice background. I just want you to just come as you are. The rest of these tools, you'll meet them on the way. If you guys check my Facebook, you will see I'll be posting a throwback. When I started this journey, I didn't have a nice background. My kitchen was a very small government housing kitchen, and the light is right on my head. I didn't care about all of that. As time went by, I upgraded. Things started to come. So just come as you are. The rest of the tools, you'll meet them on the way. Don't wait, and don't wait to see proof. A lot of people are waiting to see how much is Beverly making, how much is Constant making, how much is so-and-so making. Don't be driven in by money, because when you're driven in by money, you're going to give up halfway, because when you come in, you don't see the money. And this is why a lot of us lose money, because we are so used to people lying to us, telling us, come, you're going to make 30,000, you're going to make 10,000, you're going to make this. It's all nonsense, because that's not the reality. Just come. Do not be driven by money, but be driven by your reasons why you want to be part of this. Maybe you come from a broke family like me. Maybe you want to be a chain breaker. So just come. Use that as your tool why you want to be part of this business. Because if you use money, you're going to give up. But use your reason. Maybe it could be your kids, could be husband maybe lost his job. Whatever that is, let that be your reason why you want to say yes today. And just say yes and leave the rest to God. And put in the work. When you come in, don't come and sleep. Come and work. Because a lot of us have different mindset of online marketing. They think you come in and sleep and money comes in. Come and work. Be consistent. Take the product. Share with anybody. Those who say yes will say yes. Those who say no, it's okay. You move on to the next one. Just come as you are. Don't worry about, don't look left and right. Just come as you are. Our company don't care if you speak good English, broken English, if you have higher education, you don't. None of that matters. Just come. What matters that you're coming to share. That's all. So thank you so much, Beverly, for the opportunity. Because my phone is gonna die, so I just thought I
No,
wrap it up.
you're great because we're done. So no, ladies, I cannot thank you all enough for saying yes, and for this question that we have together, for the lives that we truly are impacting. Can't wait to go visit you all in your areas. I know I can't wait to see y'all come back into my areas, and let's just take this area, just to take the world by storm, because I know that we can be the example that we want the rest of the world to follow. So ladies, I can't thank you all enough again. This is again the Becoming. We do this quarterly, so we will let you know when the next call will be. But I will tell you this in closing, that, you know, thank you for sharing your candid insights with us tonight. Thank you to all who have taken time out of their busy schedules to join us. And we hope you saw value in what was shared, and perhaps something may have just truly resonated with you. Or you're just overall curious, and some things you heard, you want more information. So just get back with the person who invited you to this call so they can give you more details and say yes, yes, and yes, and help us change the world. Thank you guys. I love you, ladies.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
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 Recording stopped.
Great job.
All right.